Hey, Barnes, I want to thank you for telling me about this app that I've totally wasted my time on, but it is addicting. For all you cat lovers, Leslie, I don't know if you're down for this. Are you a cat lover?
I like cats. I don't have a cat currently.
There's an app called MeowTalk where it gives your cat a voice.
Funny.
Now, this is not necessarily a language, as cats do not share the same meows to communicate the same thing, but we can use this app to interpret an individual cat's meows. The MeowTalk app does just that. So, for example, I have a cat, a Scottish Fold, a gray Scottish Fold named Jenner, and I went ahead and recorded her meow. And this is it.
Ooh, that sounds like... sounds mad.
Now, the app interpreted that. It says, I'm in pain.
What were you doing to the cat?
I was grabbing her scruff to wake her. She was napping, and I grabbed her scruff. I think it's accurate. And then it tells you, do you think this is right or not? And you hit yes, and then you can start forming kind of a cat language for your own cat. And if you have several cats, you can create a profile for like every cat that you have in the house. This is
not just some lame-o. This is a former Amazon Alexa developer of the whole platform for Alexa. This guy knows his stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is a legit guy, and you can get this on iOS or Android, and just start getting your cats. Now, getting the cats to talk on demand is kind of hard.
Have you done your cats?
Oh yeah,
Barnes?
Yeah, and I had the same problem Cubby did. Here's one of them. So it was time to get her medicine, and so I went to go pick her up, and you hear her nose is kind of stuffy. She takes medicine. And I got an I'm in pain also.
Wow.
She's got.
Now, is there one for dogs?
I bet you there is.
There has to be.
Because our dog never barks, but
here's some different. Not only pain. Here's one. That
I
means,
want treats.
Feed me. Yeah.
See, I heard it.
Leslie speaks cat. She speaks cat.
When did you record that, though? Were you
times.
Setting up plates and
I
stuff?
spent the whole weekend.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Now, Barnes, what does it mean when you hear meow, 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 meow?
I didn't run
meow,
that
meow,
through because
meow,
I couldn't
meow,
get him
meow.
to say that, Fran. Here's what.
It means they're in a Meow Mix
Here's
commercial.
That means I'm happy.
See, I only did one.
Barnes spent the whole
how many do you
weekend.
have?
I gotta find one for dogs.
That one means mommy. Here's one. Here's the last one. Tell me what they're saying here. I'm going to attack.
That one's
I'm
saying.
going to attack.
That one's saying, please leave the house. This pandemic sucks.
Do you know how many people have downloaded the app?
A lot. You can find it easily.
Yeah, it's called MeowTalk.
Have fun with it.
Like one word, MeowTalk. What was
I
that,
said
Barnes?
have fun with it because it is hysterical. Because your cat looks at you like they know what's happening. Like, what? Are you really coming at me with this app? I mean,
Yep.
Because I was like, I pulled out. I'm like, come on. We have a cat named Little Cat who is not little. I'm like, little. She's like, ugh. Starts running from me, and I'm like, well, how about you, Lucian? And he just takes off.
Is there one that says, I want catnip?
I don't think that's one of them. They're slowly building out the vocab. So anyway.
Gotcha.